I am sitting in a park in a small town in the Midwest. If I tell you my story, perhaps it will keep me from going crazy. I'm okay at the moment. I feel I must tell this quickly. My name is Frank Jones. I am 46 years old, married, no children, average height and weight. I work as a salesman at a firm in Lawrence, Kansas. I drive a charcoal gray Ford Ranger, license plate number 514CHJ. Again, I will reiterate, I am perfectly sane. I know that it is not me that has gone mad. Something else, something completely out of my control. I've got to speak quickly, for at any minute the link may break. This may be the last thing that I tell on earth. This may be the last night that I see the stars or awake to the morning light. 2 days ago, I left Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Hello, Catherine? It's me. How's everything at home? When I get home, I'll take a look at it. Listen, I'm all finished up here. I think we've got the account all locked up. That's why I called. I called to let you know I'm getting ready to head on home. Yeah, I think I should be getting in sometime Thursday, barring any problems. The weather here is okay. Looks like it should be an easy drive home. Don't worry, I'll be careful. I'll stop driving when I get tired, I promise. And I won't pick up any hitchhikers. Don't worry. For goodness sake, I'm not some kind of wild and crazy teenage hippie. Don't worry, I'll be just fine. You sound like you're gonna cry. I know you'd rather have seen me fly than drive, but you know how careful a driver I am. Besides, I'd rather drive than fly anyhow. So don't worry about me. Everything is going to be fine. So when I get home, we'll go out and have a good time. And everything's going to be fine. I'll be home as soon as I can. I love you too. Goodbye.
I was feeling good. The drive ahead of me, even the loneliness didn't bother me. I so enjoyed the scenic landscape before me, all of the wonderful things that nature had to offer. The time would pass quickly, but I sure would be glad to get home and see Catherine. We had been married for 6 years, and they were 6 of the happiest years of my life. I remember the day I proposed to her. If you can envision this, that evening we were at her house. Catherine liked to have a bowl of Frosted Flakes before she retired for the night. Knowing this, I secretly opened a new package of Frosted Flakes and placed in the center of the cereal a diamond engagement ring. Wrapped around the ring was a note asking for her hand in marriage. That evening, just like clockwork, she went into the kitchen to have her nightly bowl of flakes. As she was pouring the cereal into the bowl, a small object wrapped in paper fell into the bowl. I was observing from the entryway to the living room as she opened the small bundle. She was at first startled. Then as she read this message written in the note, she started to laugh, then cry. She then turned and ran to hug me. We were married that spring in a simple ceremony, and it seems that our feelings for each other have grown stronger each and every day we have been together. I'm now thinking back to our family vacations, where the trips we made down to Silver Dollar City, the anticipation, just more than you could take as a teenager. It still buzzes clear in my memory. The sound of my neighbor Steve's bug zapper wiping out flying insects and various other bugs. My heart leapt into my throat. Too close for comfort. I had to be more careful. I sat by the side of the road for a moment, contemplating the situation. I had not slept well, and I had a headache. I wished I was home now, and it seemed I was crawling along. That day, along the side of the road, I first saw him, a hitchhiker. He looked like he came out of the 60s. Afro, necklace with a peace symbol. He was wearing a vest and a tie-dyed shirt. As I passed by him, he beckoned me for a ride. As I was approaching a small town in western Nebraska, I saw him again. I want to be clear. There was nothing unusual about him. Probably some guy who never got out of the 60s. I felt tense. I don't know why. I tried to think about something else. I don't know. It was about 30 minutes later when again I saw the hippie up by the side of the road. I had to stop and get gas, so I stopped in Gas City, Indiana. I just couldn't make sense of the whole thing. How could this hitchhiker always be up in front of me? I was contemplating the situation. It just didn't make sense how he could, no matter how fast it seemed like I went, he was always in front of me. Just didn't make sense. I was driving along a stretch of farmland when up ahead I recognized a familiar figure. It was the hippie I'd seen 3 times before. Again, he raised his thumb for me to pick him up. As I passed by him, he started to walk after me. As he dwindled in the distance, a feeling of uneasiness came over me. I could not figure out how he was always up ahead of me. Excuse me. Can I have a minute? Say, do you guys see any hitchhikers around here?
No, we haven't seen hitchhikers around here for a long time.
It's the strangest thing. I keep seeing somebody, I've been seeing him for the last few miles here. I was kind of wondering, because, boy, this country seems rather remote and desolate, I guess.
Oh, well, my dad said there was a hitchhiker back here a long time, but he died in the 60s.
By any chance know what happened to you?
My dad thinks he got hit by a semi.
I guess I gotta be going. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Oh yeah. And my dad said he was a hippie or something too. Okay.
I had stopped by the side of the road to stretch out my legs and get some fresh air. Approaching me from behind, the hitchhiker called out to me.
Hey, mister! You going to California?
No, I'm going the other way, sorry.
You need a ride!
No, I'm going the other way.
I got into the truck and left. I had to do something, and although it was against my better judgment, the next person I saw hitching a ride, I was going to pick him up.
Going.
Going to Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Get on in.
Well, boy, this is my lucky day. I appreciate it a lot.
No problem. You hitchhike much?
No, just when I need to get someplace.
I was just thinking about something. Let me run it by you. Let's say I pass you by and another car picks you up and he's probably, let's say he's doing 70, 75 miles an hour. Let's say I'm doing 50. Is it possible for him to get to town before me? And could he continually do this and constantly get to town, get somewhere before I do?
I don't know. What difference would it make?
No difference. It's just an idea I had sitting here in the car.
I suppose it would be possible, I guess.
Look over there. Did you see him?
I don't see anything. Maybe you thought you saw somebody.
Just wait a bit. He'll show up again. There he is again.
Hey, fella, what's going on?
Saw him by the side of the road. Didn't you see the hippie?
I didn't see anything. What on earth are you trying to do? Get us killed?
I was trying to hit him.
Just stop the car. Just stop the car. I want to get out of here. You're trying to kill me. Just stop the car. You're crazy. I'm getting out of here. You stop it. I want to keep on going on living. Hey, you know what, buddy? I think you need to stop and get some sleep. You're seeing things. Later.
Hey, please don't go. I don't know what came over me. It won't happen here. Come on back, please. I'll take you anywhere you want to go. Please. crazy. I gotta be seeing things or something, I don't know. Bunch of crap.
Everywhere I drove, he seemed like he was there. Cambridge, Ohio, there he was. Frankfort, Kentucky, he was standing by the side of the road. Evansville, Indiana, again, I saw him.
Go ahead.
I wasn't afraid to stop. I was seeing him everywhere. When I got into town there, he was calling for me. On the highway, he was there. Around every corner and curve, he was everywhere. Who was this person? What did he want? But the thought of having him sitting beside me was unbearable. I didn't know what to do. Then it came to me, if I could just talk to someone I knew, someone I loved. I've heard it said that love could banish demons. I found a phone booth to call my wife, and maybe this nightmare would end. I could see her now. Maybe she was doing some dishes or working out in the yard.
Yes, I wish to call long distance. I wish to call Lawrence, Kansas, area code 417-554-7762 collect. Yeah.
This is the Jones residence. May I ask who's speaking?
You're not my wife. Who is this?
I'm sorry, but Catherine's not at home.
What are you talking about, Charlotte? I'm your brother-in-law. Would you please let me speak to my wife?
Catherine is in the hospital. She had a nervous breakdown.
Nervous breakdown? Catherine wasn't a nervous person.
It's all been quite sudden since the death of her husband, Frank.
The death of her husband? What is this, some kind of sick joke?
Frank was killed in an automobile accident. He lost control of his truck and ran into a bridge.
Automobile accident?
I'm in Jonesburg, Missouri, trying to think, trying to get a hold of myself. Otherwise, I am going to go crazy. It is late evening, and I feel utterly alone. I am somehow trying to sort out this crazy nightmare, or whatever it is, that is now haunting me. I know now what I must do. Somewhere, he's out there, and when I find out who he is, I will find out who I am.